Well, good morning, everybody. My alarm's just gone off. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Okay, fingers crossed for some good light. Well, good morning, guys, and well, we are down at the lakeside, just camped in my van on the other side of the lake there, and it's beautiful this morning. I mean, it's really nice. I was hoping for some more mist because I want to shoot in this direction, but all the mist seems to be at the bottom of the lake on this side. So whilst we have a little bit of colour in the sky, I'm just going to head over this way because I have a composition looking that way, but I just want to see if I can get one down here. I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm not late. I got here reasonably early, but there was a bit of a breeze and it didn't look that good when I arrived, but now everything's settled down and it's all suddenly come to life. So it seems that it's all hands to deck, and I'm just making my way down this end of the lake. See if I can find a composition, because we've got nice colour in the sky, mist on the water, and I think it would be a shame not to try and make something of this. Oh, it's getting wet, very wet. I'm attracted to this wall, this stone wall, but it seems to be, the path seems to be blocked by nettles, thick nettles. I don't think I'm going to get all the way to the wall. Yeah, okay. I think we'll go back to our original plan. It was worth a quick look, always worth a quick look. But didn't quite see anything. Wow, beautiful this morning. Really nice. Lovely, still, calm conditions. There seems to be, every now and again, there's a bit of a breeze. Hopefully that doesn't continue and pick up. The thing with out and about in the morning, I really should have wore either gaiters or waterproof trousers, because the grass is so wet, everything gets soaked. So this scene is presenting its technical challenges with managing the bright highlights and the deep shadows. But compositionally, I mean, it's just really nice. I'm using the lilies which are floating on the surface of the water. I'm using those as foreground interest, which just fill in, which otherwise would be a blank open area where there's no interest. So those lilies add that interest needed in the foreground. So that's really nice. And then they just take you through the scene. We've got beautiful trees on the right hand side, some long grasses on the edge of the water, and then these big mountains on the left hand side, and of course all of the sky and that drama with those clouds. And actually things are taking a turn for the more dramatic. And actually if you look down in the reflection of the water, it looks really foreboding and dark and moody. And that's just because of the way the light's interacted with the clouds and the structure of those clouds. So it's gone from being a fairly quaint scene when I first arrived this morning to actually something that looks looks like really like something straight out of Mordor, or you know, some fantasy horror. It just looks really dramatic. So I'm going to take this image now. I've got a 6-stop filter on. I'm at f11 and it's a 10-second exposure. I also have a 2-stop soft edge graduated filter just to pull back that sky. It's very, yeah, it looks very dramatic. Very dramatic. And I'm not sure that it suits the scene, 'cause it's a very quaint scene, but still, I really love the composition, and I will take the dramatic skies. Yeah, and that looks pretty nice, not a bad image. I think I will hang around for a little bit and see if the sun rises and throws some light through the valley, but there's a lot of clouds, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But yeah, that was but yeah, beautiful scene and well worth waking up early for. Oh, hello, focus, come on, there we go, alright. So, yeah, so you can see the sun's out now, the sun's just starting to rise. And whilst that presents its challenges in terms of dynamic range and dealing with the super bright sunlight effectively going straight into the lens, I'm still going to try and take the shot, because I think it does lift the scene ever so slightly. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it'd be interesting to see if this version looks any better than the version that I took just before. So I'm going to bracket it, one exposure for the highlights, one for the shadows. Make sure that I shield my camera from the sun as best I can. There we go, and I'm just trying to control those highlights and see if we can get a nice shot here, because we've still got lovely calm water, nice interest in the sky. That sunlight is throwing a bit of light onto the trees on the right hand side. So this, you know, this might look quite nice. I still don't think it's going to be as good as the shot that we got earlier, but definitely worth trying. That was a bit of a hodgepodge.
Indeed, that was a bit of a hodgepodge, because I wasn't happy with the image that I had just captured, and it was at this point that the filming really started to fall apart.
Because I'm so unsure about the images that I took this morning, and although one has already appeared in this video, it's difficult for me to judge. So what I'm going to do is, I think, because...
So what you just saw there was a man who feels like he has no story to tell. I switched off my camera and began to pack away when all of a sudden the mist that was hanging around at the bottom of the lake started to blow across into my composition. I couldn't believe it. I knew it wouldn't last long, so I grabbed my camera and threw it back into position and managed to fire off a couple of bracketed shots before the mist sailed on by. Unfortunately, I did not film anything because it all happened so fast. But here is the image I did manage to capture, and for all of my doubts about the photography of this morning, this image is up there with one of my favourites from the Lake District. These images were taken only 44 minutes apart, and it really goes to show the difference that light and conditions make. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments as to which one you think is the stronger image, and I do apologise once again for the hodgepodge ending, but sometimes that's how it goes. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Bye for now.